welcome to my channel. I'm Heidi and I have an amazing thrift haul video for you today that I'm super excited about. I've kind of been working on this haul all week and adding to it. So first I just want to say I have a couple updates for you, a few little things I want to talk about real quick. I really just want to get this out of the way before we start the video. I have some amazing videos coming up. I'm really excited about. I just wanted to really quick, and I don't want to talk too much. I want to get to my haul. But I think communication is good, just so you guys kind of know what's coming up. So, first of all, I want to do a decorating my home and like my hutch for Easter video. And, so I'm excited about that because I've been collecting things, and I do have some really cute Easter items already, but I've recently bought some new things, so I'm excited to decorate with that stuff. So that's going to be one video. So decorating, you know, for Easter. Then I am, got my little notebook or my little notes here. Okay. Under my bed, I have a raised bed. If you've seen in other videos, my bed is like a foot off the ground. So it is great because I can put totes under, you know, the thinner totes, you know, under there. And I have so much stuff under my bed. So I thought about doing like a cleaning under my bed video, pulling all of that stuff out, organizing it, either selling some stuff, donating some stuff, whatever, I don't know. Some of it's for crafting. So crafting project stuff I've pushed under there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that I think would be a whole video in itself, and then kind of going through what treasures I found under my bed. Okay, then I really want to do a cleaning and organizing of my walk-in closet. So I'll just give you a brief synopsis of what I have going on. So on one side, it was all my clothes at one time. And then I did this huge, like, went through, and because my crafts were taking over, like my crafts were out here, I had nowhere to put my crafts. Put it like that. So I had to just figure out a way to organize my crafts neatly, where I could get to it and find everything I needed. So I donated, I must have taken 6 or 7 bags of clothes to Goodwill, and just donated and went through. So now I take up clothes, one side of my closet, and then the other closet is got shelving and cubes and all kinds of stuff for my crafts. But right now, I can't even walk in there. And at the end of my walk-in closet is my laundry room. And it's gotten so bad. I think at Christmas time, I was doing a lot of crafting at Christmas and selling a lot of stuff. And I think then what happened was it all came to a head. Christmas was coming a week before. I wanted to start preparing, and I packed and just threw everything in there, leaning things up against stuff. So I have to go in there and literally gut it, like take everything out and then slowly organize, put back together, maybe donate some more clothes. I don't know. And I thought that would be kind of a fun time lapse and reorganizing. Those are the best videos to watch. I love watching people clean. Okay. So then out in my storage, in my garage area, I have tons of things that I have thrifted over the years. And I was really big into thrifting. As soon as all of the thrift stores opened back up after the lockdown, I went crazy and just invested, and bought all kinds of stuff. Now I have sold so much. If I didn't sell it in my shop, I put it in a garage sale. Everyone knew I was a crafter because they could tell somebody did something with it. So anyway, but I have so much left. And I have really started to find some valuable pieces. I found a Danish dance, mid-century modern galley rail tray. And people are getting, like, someone paid $260 for this tray. Someone paid $195. Someone paid $160. Now, I currently have this tray listed on Mercari for $100. I'll every once in a while do a little promotion. That's gonna sit, but you know what? It is sitting on the cabinet under my TV in my living room. It's beautiful. I don't care if I don't sell it. I really don't. I love it so much. And it looks so pretty where it is. So I probably will not be heartbroken if it doesn't sell. But I thought that that would be a fun video to do, going through all of that stuff. Okay, then I want to do a noodle board video. So I thought that would be a fun wood crafting project to do a noodle board. I make those and sell those. I made so many of those, and I made a bunch of them this fall, and for Christmas I sold those like crazy out of repurposed barnwood. So those went like hotcakes and people loved them. Basically those paid for my Christmas, all the trays that I made. I'll insert a few pictures so you guys can see what they looked like. So I thought making one step by step with you guys would be fun. And this is just a standard noodle board. So it's one, it can sit on an electric stove or it could sit on a gas stove. Okay, and then I might get to, if I have time, maybe some Easter DIY decor videos. At least one maybe with some cute DIY ideas in there. I know everyone's probably now just starting to ramp up with that. And I'm a little late to the game. But if I have time, that. I've always made a lot of the boxwood wreaths. I get a lot of my boxwood from Walmart. They did kind of switch it up with their coloring, and the one that they carry now isn't like as bright. But you can find boxwood at other places. I mean, gosh, even Dollar Tree. I don't think the bunches are as big, but they've even started carrying a better boxwood. So, but I thought about making a wreath, like do a DIY, Dollar Tree DIY boxwood wreath video. And then this spring, I'm going to be repainting my living room. I don't know that, well, my whole main living space. And I don't know if I'm going to be, oh, and the ceiling. Definitely the ceiling in the living room. But I just, it's time to patch some holes and just have a nice, fresh, clean slate, clean canvas. So I'm excited to get that done, and that will be fun to put on video. And so, and then this spring, around Mother's Day, I usually do my gardening. And so I'm going to do a whole gardening video. And then I have an old steam trunk. It's beautiful, but it's been sitting in storage. And so it's got that musty smell to it. But I know exactly how to treat that. So I wanted to do a whole video on that. And then paint it and make it adorable. Now that we have all of that out of the way, let's get to the haul. So like I said, I had been thrifting periodically through the week and picking stuff up. But it wasn't enough to do like a video. So I wanted to make sure that I had like enough stuff. So we're just gonna go over, and then for what I can find comps on, and I don't care if, sometimes I will, because if it's an item I'm keeping and not reselling, like I'll just maybe even show what it costs brand new, if it's still like what it would have cost me if I went out and bought brand new. So I don't mind doing that. If it's something I'm gonna sell, then maybe I'll put a comp for that on there. But let's get started. Okay. So I don't even know where to start. We'll start with the first thing I bought and then the last thing I bought. So my daughter is a huge Friends fan. Huge. And, like, the kid has had her 16th birthday party was Friends themed. It was a surprise birthday party. And if you guys didn't notice, if you watched my one haul video, look. I got my little denim shirt on and my cute little cardigan. Thought I'd wear that for you guys today. Okay. So, all right. So there's this thrift store that we go to called Helping Hands. It's more of a kind of a mom and pop, I guess. And so they have puzzles for $1 a piece, and it was Valentine's week. So anything that had red on it was 50% off. So I was super excited. So I got this puzzle for 50 cents because it had the red on the back. And I will put a comp up, but these puzzles retail, I mean, like 20 bucks I'm seeing them for. And then I got this one, so we'll do that. And then this, oh no, gotta be careful. That one. And then this one. So she's excited. They're 1,000-piece puzzles. So, and I was so excited to find these for her. She loves puzzles and she loves Friends. So, okay. So I'm going to kind of take this stuff off as I show them to you. Okay. Then while I was there, I got this cranberry garland. It's just a Revere house. It's obviously a Christmas candle, but man, it smells good. And it's red. They had $2 on it. It's brand new, never lit. I got it for $1. And it's a 14 ounce. Smells amazing. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, and then, oh my gosh. So I'm fighting with my mom over these. Now these were a bag of, they call them little truffle molds or little aluminum. They're like definitely vintage, if not like antique. They're old. I don't know if they're 50 years old. Well, I bet these are from the 50s or 60s. So antique, because isn't an antique 50 years old? I don't know. But I just have to, okay, there's a lamb. They're so cute. And she wants this. She wants the lamb. She said it reminds her of her grandmother. You guys, I want to give her this lamb so bad. Look at this little cute. And then there's a little fish. I'll just stay standing up. A walnut. A horse. A kitty cat. A rooster. A frog. A bunny. And you can see how tiny they are. And a bunny, another little bunny. And a pelican. And a chick. And then the rest are just all those, you know, little miscellaneous, little truffle with the lines. So they're candy molds. So cute. Anyway, they're selling for pretty good money. But I suppose my mother's happiness is more important than a buck, right? So maybe I'll give them to her. Mother's Day's coming up. Her birthday's in June. I don't know, unless she plans on making little mold lamb candies for Easter. Maybe I'll give her, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But I paid $1.50 for these, and I think one set sold for $30. So I'm probably not going to be a mean daughter, and I'll probably give them to her because I love my mom. Maybe I'll have her be a guest on one of my videos. She helps me out a lot. She's taught me a lot. Okay. This is the same thrift store. This was $2. It was red. And I got it for $1. This is vintage. And look. And then it's a kaleidoscope. So cool. And a music box. I mean, it's so neat. And then when you set it down, it stops. So I don't know. I have a hard time with finding neat stuff and not wanting to sell it, guys. Really. So I'm probably not a good reseller because some of this stuff is really worth money, and I could get like probably $25 for that. I think I saw it listed, but it was green. Instead of the red with the snowflakes, it was like green with snowflakes. And it was like selling for $24.99 or something, or had sold. Okay, so I saw this cool, carry on, we'll move on. This neat digital vintage clock. Does it take any of you back? I don't even know what this, it was made in Malaysia. So you know that's gotta be a minute ago. Because everything's made in China now. But made in Malaysia. But it works! And it's a Sears programmable console alarm clock. And I paid 50 cents for it. Somebody probably saw that and thought, ugh. Now, it's not worth a ton of money. But it's got the, it's a simulated walnut grained enclosure. So, you know, faux wood look. And then the lighting, I think, is red. But I was happy to find this. I can get like 15 to 20 bucks for it. So these little, I called it the wrong thing. I called it a needlepoint frame. And now why can't I think of what it's called? Why don't you guys comment in the comments and tell me? Because I'm having like a huge brain fart right now. Needlepoint, cross stitch, needlepoint. What are these called? I know what they're called. Did I get it right? I don't think so. Wood, actual wood candle holders. And I found 3 the other day. Probably came from the same donator. 50 cents each. I never find these at Goodwill. Never, ever, ever. And these are definitely vintage. And when I do find them, they're like $3.99, $4.99. Like, they're expensive. And these are perfect. In great shape. They're not, no signature or anything on them, but who cares? I can either craft with these or keep them as is, but I love these. And for 50 cents each, I mean, wow. But anyway, adorable. And it's going to go in my hutch. But these or wherever I put it, the comps, so I did a Google photo, and it pulled up that these are vintage, basically retired or discontinued or whatever, Martha Stewart dishes. And they're actually popular. People love them and literally buy up people who are selling replacement pieces. That'd be fine and dandy if I wanted to do it. And they're going for good money. Like, one plate went for $35. One plate. It was like a serving plate, but still. I mean, I looked up Falsgraf, the Heritage, which I'm getting ready to get into here in a second. And there's one of their serving plates went for less than this Martha Stewart serving plate. But it's a beautiful print. Like, and it's that blue. So pretty. And then this mug. So cute. And there's no chips, no crazing. What a bargain on these. They were 50 cents. I didn't even get to that. 50 cents for each mug. And 50 cents for each plate. So this was $1. You can't beat that. That concludes everything that I found at the Helping Hands over the course of, I'd say, the last week and a half. 2 weeks, I guess. Okay. But you can understand, like, I didn't have enough to really do a haul video until I had more. If that makes sense. Now, one day I popped into Goodwill. And if some of you vintage collectors are out there, you might know what this is, even from afar. So this is a Clevenger Brothers Glass Works. American Handmade Mouth Blown. Clayton, New Jersey. It is, on the front, Old First Reformed Church, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And then there's like a picture of the church. 1727 to 1976 is the date. So this was probably blown at least. I mean, this is old. So it's got to be at least from 1976. Okay. Look at the coloring of that. So beautiful. And then it's got a little stamp on the bottom. So $1.44, guys. Okay. Yesterday, I went to 2 Goodwills. And I always love looking at their wooden like stuff. And I love finding weird, unique pieces, even if they're old and I don't want to use them, or just to put in a, you know, I have so much. I paid $1.44 for 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 4 different pieces, which I thought was great. And the funny thing about this is there's actually a stamp, Hone. They make this, you know, that thing where you can pull your oven rack out and then push it in. I needed that. Keep. Now, you guys, I paid $1.44 for this indigo blue Le Creuset spatula with the wood handle. Come on. Le Creuset. Now, I will probably never find any of their pots and pans. I'm sure I will never get lucky enough. But I was excited to find this because guess what? It's brand new. You can literally tell it's never been used. And I love the indigo blue. I love that. This retails brand new for $34.99. Is this what Hollywood uses? I don't know. $34.99. You guys, I paid $1.44, and I'm acting like I just found, like, I don't even know. This blows my mind. I just can't believe anybody would pay $34.99 for this. Yes, it's a beautiful blue. I'm sure it's a quality piece, but you'd have to be pretty rich and pretty stupid to spend $34.99 on this. Again, I do apologize if any of my viewers have spent $34.99 on this. I am so sorry. Oh my God. Okay. Found this Pampered Chef. Okay. Flat. I call it like a square. I call it a grilled cheese pan. Because, I mean, I always cook my grilled cheeses or pancakes. That's about all I use. My nice one. I have an old one, older, that I cook my bacon on. I probably won't cook bacon on this. But, you guys, it is a non-stick and it is in perfect condition. Perfect. And I paid $3.79. I went to the Pampered Chef website. And you can't even find this anymore. They don't make it, I guess. I was seeing them like on sites, like, I don't know, Etsy, eBay, or wherever, for sale. But it must be retired or discontinued. I can't, it's so heavy. So heavy. But $3.79. I thought that was a great deal for a Pampered Chef pan. It is an OXO. Something Good Grips. Non-stick. It is in perfect condition, guys. It was still on the cart. Like, it didn't even make it to the shelf. I saw that coming out and I was like, what's this? Opened it up, looked at it, I'm like, taking it. $5.46. This exact pan, style, hand, everything, is still selling for just, if I just bought the this 10-inch pan, I think it's 10-inch. It is, if you go from side to side, it's a 12-inch pan. The 10-inch pan was $59.99 on Amazon. $59.99 for this pan, but 10-inch. So this is 12-inch. So it's probably even more. Look, I don't know a lot about pans, but I know that this is a good deal. This pan right here, same everything, OXO, Good Grips. And I love it. It's got the handle here. It's deep. So it's like a pan pot. Pan, like, It's deep, but I would still consider this a pan. Or is it a pot? I don't know, you guys tell me. But $4.29, and this is also selling on eBay. No, God, no, not eBay. Amazon, brand new, for $59.99. And then, yeah, I paid the $4.29. So, I'm putting up comps too, so you guys can see if... And now this is a 10-inch. This is a 10-inch. Okay. That's a 12-inch. So that's probably $69.99 probably. And then this was $59.99. I've started doing a little more research with false graph. And I, today, just this morning when they opened up, 11 o'clock, thought I was out running an errand. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to pop in the Goodwill. I never get there when they open. Well, now guess what? I've started a new obsession. Now I'm obsessed. Between these Martha Stewart plates that I'm going to be scouting for. Now, these heritage, vintage. These are vintage. The embossed. It's not a stamp. It's embossed. So vintage. And I watched a whole video from a gal who has started her collection. And you guys, this is just, you know, a smaller serving dish. Oh my God. It's fine. Oh my God, I gotta be careful. That almost made me cry. Okay, so just a smaller serving dish. A larger serving dish, oval. Now, something I learned. So, was it Joseph Falsgraf? I just am learning. He was from Germany. In the 1800s, he started, he went to Pennsylvania because other people from Germany had migrated there, and I guess said that because he did this, you know, pottery or stoneware or whatever, you know, and it wasn't a big hit in Germany. So he moved to Pennsylvania, and he started his business. This heritage set first came out in 1963, okay? That is, from what I understand, one of the only ones that they still reproduce today, that is still in reproduction. But if you're lucky, you can get, because from what I hear, the quality isn't like the thickness. Not saying the quality's bad, but like the vintage ones are thicker and just hardier, you know, heftier. But this, they used to put the Falsgraf family castle, I guess, on there. That was, you know, embossed on the bottom of these. And I don't know about all of them, but, well, definitely the heritage. I haven't really looked and researched much into other prints. I see so many different ones out there, but honestly, I will be honest. I only have interest in collecting the heritage. It's beautiful. And I'm keeping them. Then I got the bowl. So just a little serving bowl. And it's embossed also, so these are definitely vintage. And here is the dun da 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 $2.59. $2.59. $2.59. So for $9, I got, well, with tax, it was, I think it was over 9 with tax. I got these beautiful Heritage Design ball scrap. Let me know what your favorite thing was. I want to know what your favorite thing was. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends if you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one.